Hey guys, this is Sky,
And Lily.
and we are back with Glitch in the System. A little bit of uh, backside stuff here. We did take a bit of a break with recording, so we're back to recording today, and we are about to help Connor with the investigation.
What do you look? And this is why we warned you, because my voice is just a little shot. What do you look? What are you looking at over here?
The window on the door, it's not quite right.
Not quite right. How?
Come on outside the office.
Okay. So what am I looking at?
The glass from the door, it's all over the place here, but there aren't any shards inside.
Well, yeah, it probably shattered from the explosion.
No, I don't think so. No ash on them. No ash on the door. Auntie deliberately broke it.
Wait, could he have done that to look? Could he have done that to look like a break-in?
I guess that makes sense, but that means he got in another way and smashed the glass from the inside.
Why go to that trouble and then reveal yourself right away? If someone broke in, it could be anyone. But I mean, he made it pretty clear it was him.
I'm not sure.
Well, thanks. That was really useful.
It was nothing, really. Just noticed it, that's all. Okay. And Jenny?
So, what do you think could have happened in here? I'm not sure. Just looking at this control panel, it seems off to me. Off how? Well, I'm not a detective, but I noticed that the control panel is broken rather cleanly, like someone cut it with something. And if it was that close to explosion, there would be ash on it, right? That's a keen observation. You think Auntie might have moved the panel before setting off the bomb? I really don't know what to think. I mean, I love mystery games, but they're about as close as I've been to a real investigation. Well, yeah, but I think it's a good observation anyway. Thanks.
Okay.
Notice anything?
The mug and the glass on the table were blown back and smashed against the wall and on the floor, but the table itself isn't damaged, like, at all.
No damage.
Yeah, and what's more, if the console had been blown back by the explosion, why isn't the table dented or anything where the console hit it?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's almost like the console blocked it from being damaged, but you think getting hit with it would make some mark.
Oh, it's a good observation.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, the shiny is what we're supposed to find.
Yeah, do you want me to finish talking to everybody else first?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Heck. So, have you found any clues? I'm sorry, I don't see anything useful, but maybe I'm just too scared to notice. Jack, why do you think Auntie would do this? I have no idea. He's acting weird, even for him. Weird? He usually works in the shadows, not right in the open blowing up offices. Actually, how do egos get here? They're not part of a game. Well, much like you influence canon, your community has a small influence on canon here too. It's sort of the same process by which Billy comes to be himself. Enough attention and they just materialize here. Well, it's more complicated than that. Since they're sort of alter egos of yourself, characters you play, and I'm basically you here. They come directly from me.
Oh.
From you? Like, out of you? No, nothing gross. Just a part of me becomes them. Like if you cut off a lizard's tail and it grows back, except the tail grows a new lizard. Actually, that's not the best analogy, is it? I get what you're saying. They're a part of you, but, like, not attached to you. Like, you're their dad. Yeah, I guess I am. Wait, if that's the case, how come you can't control Auntie? Did you always obey your parents every time they told you to do something? Okay, good point. One more thing. I want to know if, other than me, you're the most powerful person here, the one who sets everything right and cleans stuff up, how's Auntie doing all of this? I don't know. I mean, I thought the egos didn't have my abilities, but maybe they just never tried them out. Or maybe this has something to do with your community? Generally, I have no idea. I have a feeling that would be important to figure out. Because if he can usurp you so easily, the other egos might be able to do it as well.
Uh-oh.
One thing I do know, you are the ultimate authority in this computer. Absolutely nothing and no one can overpower you. So even if Auntie becomes a foe equal to me, he's still less powerful than you.
Aww.
If that's the case, why can't I just grab all the hydrospersion keys? Ugh, I hate that word. Hydrospersion keys and go last time I was here. You was split. The computer went haywire trying to figure out how to accommodate for both of you. So your powers got weakened. But as Sean, you did do quite a bit to move things around, if you recall. That's right, I did. Sorry about that. It was no trouble. Like I said, I was just doing my job. Well, thanks anyway, for everything you've done here. You're very welcome.
Aw.
You went yellow for a bit.
Aw.
I just noticed his hair went yellow. See anything?
Am I doing this one? Am I doing Hank or Connor?
No, you were doing Connor because we figured Connor would have more lines. I was doing Gruffy Boy
Oh, yeah.
because I can do the gruff voice. Yeah. Was there anything in this office by the window? Some candles, a plush frog, and law books. Why do you ask? I saw some indentations on the edge of the carpet, and that's not the kind of shit Auntie'd be interested in. So, must have pushed it out of the window, or it'd get blown out by the explosion. But why? Hell if I know. Well, that's probably worth noting. TV's broken into 3 pieces, but the window behind it is clean. Was this busted deliberately? Yeah, now I'm looking closely. There are some clean cuts on the TV. No blast could do that. So why did Auntie break it?
I think I might have found something. Jack, it's time to tell me what you figured out.
Yeah, because I cannot do that voice right now.
Nope. From what I can tell, your clues indicate that Auntie broke in, broke the TV, broke the console, and moved it to the table and smashed the glass on the door.
That's the gist, yeah.
This does appear to be the blast center. However, the floor's damage here is inconsistent with how damage from an explosive device would actually look.
Really? Are you saying that this wasn't actually an explosion?
No, there was some kind of explosion, albeit very directed. The size and locations of the holes in these 2 windows confirms that. But it doesn't seem to have involved the floor, even if it appears that way at first glance. This patch was damaged somehow and then repaired. In fact...
Connor, what are you?
Hmm?
Fishy baby boy! You so... Ugh, I told you not to do that.
He's so
cute! I love my robot babies!
My apologies, Hank. I am just trying to get a sample.
So, what did you taste?
It was clearly repaired in a hurry, and it's not made of the same materials as the floor surrounding it. So that means... That means this is how Auntie entered the room. He must have repaired the floor when he left.
Oh!
Hold on a second. Auntie can repair floors now?
That isn't very like him. After all the destruction, why fix the floor? If he was trying to create a locked room mystery, he did a horrible job covering up his escape route. Perhaps we can follow the trail. What's under this room? Some offices undergoing renovation. No one's been there for a while. You think he used the empty space to his advantage?
I can't make any solid conclusions just yet, but it does appear so. I'm going to go beneath the floor and see if the area below has any clues.
Why not just go downstairs and circle around?
They like barricading the door after leaving. Going this way would likely save time.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm not jumping down there.
It would be best not to bring too many people. So, Jack, who do you want to accompany me?
Hell yeah, I do!
We should go now. Time may be of the essence.
Lead the way. So I think it's just going to be us two.
Yep.
Yeah! It's a bit sparse, isn't it?
It may be, but I'm not convinced that there aren't any clues left to find.
And I guess we better look around. Ah! It's just us at Connor. Oh, it's a safe.
Okay.
Ugh, it's locked.
It's just as well. I am not detecting anything of note through the slots on the doors, so this seems like it would be nothing more than a dead end.
Ah, okay. We should probably move on then. That's glitching though. What is it? What is this? Ugh.
This is unlike any computer I've ever seen. I can't seem to interface with it.
It looks like an old arcade machine. Maybe a broken arcade machine. Seems out of place here.
Oh,
Did that laptop just turn on?
I think it finished installing its updates. We should look at it.
I can't get anywhere with this machine, not even with my ID. Yeah, we need more information on it. Might as well leave it for now.
Okay.
See anything noteworthy on the desk?
No, it appears that this computer hasn't been used in over a decade, and all the papers seem to be random musings of a clinically anxious secretary.
That's oddly specific.
The type of rambling matches that demographic the most of all the ones I've sampled.
Really?
These are empty.
So why keep them around?
Perhaps to make the place appear to still be a construction zone, although I don't see anything else in this room that looks unfinished. Because I know that that's what's going to continue on the plot.
Stop it. Ugh, it's locked.
It's just as well. I'm not detecting anything of note through the slots on the door, so it seems like this would be nothing more than a dead end.
I'm gonna strangle you! Can you read the notes from here? It's a little dark for me, so can't really do that right now.
Nothing of interest, unless you find the amount of money spent on donuts this fiscal year fascinating.
I think I'll pass, thanks.
Okay, anything with this one? No. Okay.
Nope. I'm gonna strangle you.
But it's fun!
Do you think you could be a clue in the water cooler? I'm gonna strangle you.
Unless the culprit is hiding in there or decided to stash some evidence inside it, the chances of that are highly unlikely. There doesn't appear to be any tampering with the cooler itself or the water jug.
Well, aside from getting a drink myself, I don't think we need to hang around this for much longer. I agree with Connor's face. Can't see anything that would have been erased from this board.
Neither can I. Whoever used this board last seems to have done an excellent job of wiping it clean.
I guess we're not going to find any clues here, then.
I'm curious.
Oh. So, why are there guns?
Guns don't work the same way here, so perhaps the intent is to wound.
Wound who?
That is a good question.
Why would they board up the windows?
Clearly they don't want to be disturbed. Strange, since we are 54 floors up.
Well, I guess Spider-Man could maybe see into the room, but I don't know why he'd be spying. Now that I think about it, there aren't that many flying characters even here.
Exactly. It's very strange. Okay, there's one more.
Some kind of wardrobe. It's stuck though.
Looks like it requires some kind of entry code.
Oh yeah, I see it now. What do you think it is?
There are 10,000 possible combinations. Perhaps we should look for some kind of code. Okay, hang on. And the door is blocked off. Whoever was here didn't want to be disturbed.
I thought this place was under construction. Why would anyone disturb them?
I don't know, but that is a good question. Okay. Seems like the computer is finished updating. I'll attempt to interface with it. It appears that whoever owned this computer installed security measures against bot hacking.
I thought you were all code here. Wouldn't that make you no different from anyone else?
That is true. However, my game granted specific abilities unavailable to the average virus population. Many have installed basic measures to prevent androids from using this ability to hack into their private data.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But how do we get in? Oh. How would I prove sentience?
Many have installed simple puzzles. Since these require physical presence within the computer, this would deter androids from accessing it remotely. That's you.
I see. So I guess press enter to continue?
Oh. Navigate to circle, arrow hunt you, avoid being caught.
So what are you?
I'm this guy.
The plus sign?
Yeah. I have to avoid the triangle. Oh god. Oh god, that's fast. Oh god.
That one might just be a speed thing.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Press the arrow key that corresponds to the arrow when it appears on screen.
Okay.
Good lord.
We did it. Monica.
Monica?
Well, what kind of password do you think Monica would have?
Monica has power over the computer unlike anyone I've ever encountered. Let me check something.
What the fuck? Wow. This brings me back. I didn't know Wireland had such older systems.
This is not a particularly old model.
Really? Huh. Since you live in a computer, I'd have thought the graphics would be nicer. I also thought the startup screen wouldn't be so slow.
Sometimes they need a moment.
They always get stuck on the last bar, don't they?
I wouldn't know. I don't generally use computers since I can perform many of their functions myself.
It's true. Ah, okay. That must be convenient having a computer inside your head.
It does make me good at chess.
Aww. Speaking of being good at things, how did you guess Monica's password?
I suspected that she would have set the password to binary. Few people would be able to translate it without help. But since she has some control over the files in her game, she is fluent in binary.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
I assume you are too.
Of course.
What was her password?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Go Monica. That's not a secure password. It is if you put it in binary.
In binary it is.
But the fuck? Well, we're in. What do you think we should look at?
There does appear to be a notepad file open. Perhaps that will give us some clues.
Log 43. Explosive deployment successful despite efforts to subdue it. Max still unaware of cause. Sources say Jack has returned to Wireland, so he may be of so.
It appears they were interrupted mid-sentence. I think we should also check out the codes.
That's a lot of codes. Whoa. Sushi bar.
Joke shop 6969.
Of course.
Wait.
Mag. Why does Mag have a code?
I don't know. Just in case. I'm sure at least one of them is important. The question is, which one?
Great, I guess that's a dead end. Auntie's probably long gone by now.
I don't think so. The person who wrote this likely heard us coming. It is possible they're still here.
You think so?
We should search the area to make sure. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if this is right or not, but 6225?
Which one?
Mac.
Well, it also says safe.
Oh yeah, let's try that. 5283.
Yeah. Hey, there's an Easter egg in this one.
Oh.
We got the bean Easter egg!
Aw. Okay.
And then there's a wardrobe one.
I believe we found everything that was in the safe. Okay.
Okay, so the wardrobe one is 9257.
92.
Got it.
Ugh.
What the?
I'm on it.
Whoa. Oh, how characters.
Oh, what is going on? Who is that?
I don't know.
They're in a cape, though. Oh.
Whee!
He's using a bra. Nice, Spider-Man!
Aw, Spidey!
Oh, pff.
Spidey! Hopefully you're okay, Spidey. Pretty hard. Hope 404 is okay. All the assets from the original game.
Couches. Oh, hit the wrong thing. Okay, good. Not in this country, Sharon. Oh, 'cause,
Tabs.
Tabs.
Alpheus.
Oh, Alpheus, it's okay. I'm sorry. I hit this button.
Five minutes. All of 5.
I have a little cut on my face.
Oh.
Stop! There's nowhere left to run. Marcus?
What? I'll tell you everything you want to know. Just take me to the station to be interrogated.
What? Oh,
Oh no, why is Mac that color? Why is Mac that color? Are you ready? Are we ready to start? As ready as we'll ever be, I guess. I didn't run after him, thank God. It's not my knees I need a damn break.
I'm perfectly fine, Hank. My knees do not require a break either.
Take it away then.
Marcus, you are being held here for the counts of suspicious activity and evading capture. Please explain why you ran from me.
What I say can't leave this room. We don't want the rest of Wireland to panic prematurely.
Panic? What do you mean, panic?
And who's this we you're talking about? A few weeks back, around the time the glitching started, Kara contacted me and asked me to meet her at her apartment. She said she and a number of unidentified others were doing their own private investigations into the disturbances. Wait, what? Why didn't she contact Connor? You'd think his connections would be valuable. That's what I said. But she insisted it had to be kept off the books for a few reasons. Our methods aren't exactly legal. We thought keeping it to ourselves and hacking behind the scenes would result in leads, answers. We think Auntie might be able to hide it from security, and there wasn't any other way we could find this out, especially without notifying him about it.
With everything that's happened so far, he's certainly infiltrated enough. I guess he'd keep an eye on your data. I guess he'd be keeping an eye on your database if he can hack into anything.
I can see why you've been so cautious. So, Kara started a rogue investigation. Really? We're talking about the same car, right? Not the kid with the chocolate obsession? No, the android with a K. I think she was playing a role in recruiting people. She did say there was a so-called mastermind to the operation, but she never told me who it was. I think she wanted Auntie confused. And I guess it makes sense that if one of us is captured, she can't name names. It's getting confusing. But at the end of the day, it's a sacrifice we have to make. So keeping you in the dark corner was for your safety as well as ours. I'm sorry things are so desperate, but I assure you there wasn't an issue of trust. You seem really forthcoming with this information, given that you were part of a secret organization.
Yeah, that's got me kind of suspicious. So, Ryan, if you're cooperating with us now, is your cover blown?
Hopefully not, but this was the only place I could safely pass all of this on to you. The interrogation rooms are completely soundproof and don't have any recording devices. In other words, the perfect place to let you know what's going on, but I couldn't just walk in and ask you to interrogate me. Auntie would know something was suspicious. Ah, fair. Do you really think he's watching everything? I don't know. None of us do. We can't be sure what he can and cannot hear, so we have to assume the worst. I had to let you catch me.
I'd say the worst is that he's an omniscient deity overlord, but I don't think we're quite to that point yet.
Cliff!
Hopefully never. Is there anything I can do on my end, now that I know?
Aside from feeding your criminal database faulty information, on the off chance you can lure him out, I don't think so. Auntie's sly. We can't underestimate him. He'd notice in any sudden movements or changes. And you're sure this is Auntie? I mean, the last time weird glitchy stuff happened in Wireland, it was me. Well, half of me. Oh, it's Auntie. That much is clear. Never mind what he should or shouldn't be able to do. No one else would glitch out of Wireland. We love it here. I can't think of anyone else who would want to see it destroyed. We've also found a copious amount of evidence from our hacking that Auntie's the one who is accessing the databases remotely, though we can't get a lock on him. So all that evidence doesn't actually lead anywhere. Exactly. The location is the most important part if we want him apprehended. But what about motive? I mean, why is he doing this? Well, that much is obvious, isn't it? Chaos. It's possible he wants to usurp me as Wireland's leader and completely wreck the place, thus causing chaos to your fans too.
Are you sure that's what it is? I mean, on the channel, he seems obsessed with taking over everything. I think he even murdered Jack to seize control of his body.
That was fun.
Is that even possible?
No. I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even do to if I wanted to. That was a weird sentence, right? And I have the most power and authority in Wireland. Only Jack could override me. Jack would have to make a conscious choice to let Auntie have his body. I don't give it my permission, that's for sure. But I also don't want Auntie taking over Wireland either.
Me neither. This place is awesome.
We'll help you as much as we can. There's one more thing I'm curious about. This morning, an unusual machine appeared in our headquarters. We can't move it or do anything to it. It doesn't seem to be causing any trouble that we can see, but we didn't put it there. It's sort of like a computer crossed with an arcade machine. Red flickering screen. Maybe you've seen it before? The arcade machine.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's yellow.
Uh-huh. He's afraid.
What? What is it? You just went yellow. I know that's not a happy color.
I'm familiar with that machine. I didn't think Auntie would have figured out how to make one, though. It's a machine that, if it's activated, will cause nothing but mayhem in Wireland. What? I know he was thinking about it, but how did he do it? How did he manage it? Oh, he is
Terrified.
He is freaking out.
Oh, okay. Rewind a bit. Manage what? What does it do?
As I said, I'm the most powerful person in Wireland outside of Jack. This machine, however, drains me of that power and it siphons it to Auntie. It's like a a magnet for my power that draws it to him.
Oh no. So Auntie's trying to usurp you as Wireland's leader? That's bad. That's really bad.
So if he succeeds, the only one who can stop him is me? Jack, you have to deactivate them. He's probably put all kinds of firewalls and security codes that would prevent me. But you can undo them. You can stop them.
Them?
That was not a Connor voice. That was not your Connor voice.
Them? There's more than one?
Almost certainly. Auntie would want the job done in as short time as possible. A day, maybe less. He'd need a lot of them. But they'd be scattered. I imagine my technology wouldn't be able to detect their locations. So it's not exactly a short trip to use my overrides. This is like a full mission to save the world of Wireland. The world of Wireland, that is. Please, Jack. Please help us. You're the only one who can. Those IDs I got you, they'd probably override Auntie's machines. Of course. Of course it'll help. We can't let Wireland fall into Auntie's hands. What do I have to do? We'll have to search Wireland. Games, Byton, DOS, and Angelus, Anthlode, the trains, everything. At least until we find them all. Deactivating them shouldn't be too hard if you still have the information you downloaded.
Okay.
I'll do anything I can to stop them, these mayhem machines from giving Auntie your powers. Oh, thank you. You're awfully generous. I don't know what we'd do without you. But first, maybe we should finish talking to Marcus. Maybe some more important information.
I have one more question before we wrap this up. The computer we saw in the bunker is Monica's. Could she be masterminding this resistance?
Monica? No. I know she's part of the resistance, but I don't know if she knows who's running things, or how high up in the chain she is.
Still, we should talk to her, just in case.
You'll need to talk to Kara first. Security's tight, and we've resorted to a grocery code to let others know who's involved. As much as I want to say hi to her, can't you just tell us the code? She changed it today. I would have been over there myself, but your presence in Wireland shifted my priorities a bit. She'll tell you what you need to bring Monica to let her know she can work with you on this.
Looks like we'll get to say hi after all. Very well. Thank you for your help, Marcus.
For the sake of Ireland, it's the least I can do. And he's unstable and dangerous. He's been one step ahead of us so far. Keeping things secret was our only chance to avoid major leaks, even with the risk he already knows. So, are you sure anyone else is involved in this clandestine shit show? Kara and Luther are both involved, and Monica loaned me her computer. There are probably more members, but those are the only ones I know. I have my guesses as to who else is involved, but the less anyone knows, the better.
I understand. Is that all? Unless you have anything else to tell us, you're free to go.
But we'll have to take your prints and ID, and I'll gotta keep it looking like it's on the up and up, or that glitch bitch will be suspicious. In fact, Jack and all of you should probably go ahead. Mac and Connor and me will handle things here. That works. It wouldn't be odd for Jack and his friends to want to see their favorite game characters. The rest of us there right away would look suspicious. Just tell Kara that Marcus says hi and was going to do some shopping later.
You were going to do some shopping. Got it.
So, where are we going exactly?
Well, do you want to go looking for these mayhem machines first? If there's any nearby, stopping them now would keep Auntie from draining max power sooner.
I mean, that's a good point. And I know we're racing against time here, but it's probably better to go see Carl first and deal with the Monica situation. After all, either of them might be able to give us more information about the mayhem machines, or where they are, and if there's a ton of them, any info we can get will help a lot.
In that case, Kara lives near me. I can take you there.
Alrighty, off we go. Okay.
Okay. And I think we're gonna pause it here. That was a lot to compress, not compress, but to take in there, because that was a lot of information. So we're gonna pause, and we'll be right back with the next episode. So this has been Sky.
Hey, Lily.
Later.
Bye.